Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with another Call of Duty sniping gameplay. That's right, I did not say Black Ops. I captured this gameplay, I think, just to prove to everybody and to myself, really, that I can still do this, that I can still play this game. This is Call of Duty 4. This is free-for-all on Crossfire. A little sloppy, I know, but give me a break. I mean, those of you that are big into sniping and have sniped across all titles, well, I think understand that going from Black Ops to Call of Duty 4 and looking to do really well on your first try is a bit of a stretch. So yes, this is a little sloppy at times, but I still get the win, and it's still Call of Duty 4, one of my favorite games of all time because it was just so fresh. And just at a time when everybody was doing World War II games, and it was so amazing and awesome. But it wasn't without problems. That's one thing I think people forget. This had problems. This game, Call of Duty 4, had issues. Lack of host migration was one. Stopping power juggernaut, another. I guess you could say those are problems. Triple frag. The triple frag perk, 2 claymores. I think that was a problem. Having RPGs as a perk rather than equipment, but then again, that was pretty much everything. Claymores and extra grenades and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm coming at you here today with part 4 of my perks analysis, and in my last video I promised you I'd talk about weapon attachments and similar things, but I think, actually I know that I want to talk about this one topic real quick, and I know some of you don't like drama and you don't like rants, but you know what, guys? To be honest, this affects me. I wouldn't say directly. I don't know really any of these people personally, and I'm not going to name names and call people out. Don't worry, not yet. But vicariously, it affects me because I'm trying to do this, and to be honest, guys, I'm trying to make this my job. Okay, if I can get enough people, if I can find enough subscribers, enough people to enjoy my content and enjoy what I do, I would very, very, very much like to have this be my job. And I know some of you don't like it when I'm, or at least one of you doesn't like it when I'm cocky, but you know what? I think I can be pretty damn good at it. Pretty damn good. Maybe not at the gameplay, I understand, but you know, at the delivery, charisma, thought process, all those things, I think I'm top notch. And that's just me being honest. But anyway, Steve Schwint came out with a video recently in which he was talking about, or I guess you could say he was calling out fellow YouTubers, specifically White Boy 7th Street and XJaws. Those were the 2 big ones. I know other people do it, but he was kind of hesitant at first, but then once he got going, and I could tell, I think it was kind of like watching somebody's thought process. You could see as he was forced to talk about it and talk about what those people do, you could see he got progressively upset about what he was talking about and how it makes him angry. And then as the video goes on, he goes from I don't want to say who it is to I don't want to say who it is to maybe I'll tell you who it is to man start cussing people out. I don't think he cusses them out, but anyway. And he was talking about the idea of cheap YouTube, or quote, cheap tactics to gain subscribers, to get one's videos listed on the front page or on the home page of YouTube and get all these subscribers and stuff like that via whether it be bogus giveaways or mislabeling your content as non-gaming, like how-to and stuff, educational and stuff like that. My thought on this whole thing is, first of all, I mean, I've thought about this for a while. First of all, you have to take your hat off to those guys. I don't know if they originated those ideas. I don't know if they're just copying off of somebody else. I don't know, and I'm not going to say that they are or they are not. But I'm going to assume, for the time being, that they individually or together, I don't know, are the originator of that idea. Say, hey, you know what? What if we just got together and did a giveaway thing, costs maybe a couple $100, but it's a video that we're going to make thousands of dollars off of. And just that video alone, not to mention all the subscribers we get and all the almost guaranteed views that we get afterwards. You have to take your hat off to that. It's not genius, it's not brilliant. I would say it's rather cheap, and implemented with very little tact. But in general, in a vacuum, that's a pretty damn good idea. It's gaming the system, yes, and it's holding a lot of people back, yes, including myself. But at the same time, I have the balls to take my hand off and say, you know, that's a damn good idea. Do I wish I thought of it? Maybe. I don't know. That's an ethical issue. But I will say this, though. On the flip side of that coin, when Oppenheimer and the gang were working on the bomb, you know the bomb, you know which bomb I'm talking about, they created this awesome mechanism of death. This awesome machine that had the ability to create and focus energy like nothing that man had ever created before. And they created that for the United States government. And they knew it was good. They were creating it, or they knew they were creating it to win one of the bloodiest and most drawn-out wars they had ever seen. And really, the world has ever seen, ever. Then, they tested it. And they saw the raw power, the energy that they have created. And they once Germany fell, they, as a group, said, you know what? Yes, we've created this. There's no need to use it. And they petitioned the President of the United States at the time not to use the nuclear bomb. Yes, I know that's a bit of a grandiose application. We're just talking about YouTube tactics and gaining views here. But there are parallels. And I think the comparison that can and should be drawn between those two situations is that, you know, yes, your idea to quote game the system and gain views and gain subscriptions and gain money off of a giveaway that you know you're going to make money off of, that you're going to profit from. I mean, that's a great demonstration and cost-benefit analysis. Yes, that is an ingenious idea. But you don't abuse it. You say, you know what? That's a great idea. I'll do that once or twice, maybe. But I don't need to do that because it's going to hold people back. And I know it's going to hold people back. They know. Don't let them fool you. They know. And this directly affects me because now, you know, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't. I wish I do. I mean, I hope I will. But you know what? This might have a negative effect on that process. Anyway, that's just where I stand on it. Again, and I don't know what to do about it. I really don't. I don't think you're going to stop them. I had a thought earlier, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Feel free to partake in it if you like. Feel free to not. That's perfectly fine. What I want you guys to do, if you want, think of your favorite, your top 3 YouTubers. Maybe top 5. Top 5, known or unknown, doesn't matter, YouTubers. Preferably, I would say, again, this is just me, preferably I would say guys that are, quote, on the cusp. I realize that I'm probably not going to talk about weapon attachments and all that stuff in this video, so that's probably going to have to wait until next time. I won't title the video episode or episode 4 of Perks Analysis. I apologize, but I get on a... I'm sorry. But pick any number of YouTubers, unknown guys, known guys, whatever. Go favorite the hell out of their videos. Doesn't have to be mine. Steve Schwint, Dude I'm Godly, Snipinator. Those are just the guys I know. Who the hell ever. I don't care. Go favorite the hell out of their videos. But make sure they're not one of those guys that's partaking in those cheesy tactics. And I know some of you are going to say, well, it's like, well, you said Snipinator did the same thing. That was a joke. For those of you that don't know, that was a joke. He knew what he was doing. He was making light of that situation. I don't think he even claimed the video. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, go give that a shot. Go like and favorite the hell out of somebody's videos that you think deserves it. Maybe it's me. I don't know. That's up to you guys. Coordinate amongst yourselves. You guys are the consumers. You guys are the consumers in this community. You have the power. You says who's big and who's not. So, Court, use this comment section in this video. Say, hey, you know what? I think this guy's good. It doesn't even have to be me. I really don't care. Try that out. Let's see where we can go with that. All right, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I didn't get to talk about perk attachments or perks and weapon attachments and balance and all that stuff. I promise I'll get to it next time. I got on a bit of a rant. I apologize. Anyway, thank you for joining. I am out.